But he...
Oh, that.
He's
okay.
There you go. You're going to throw your jungle predictions under the bus. And here we go. Super powerful leash there for the Nocturne.
But who leashed Kobe?
They're trying to get him off the table. And lane swaps, we did say it in Champ Select. It's a possibility. Here we go. Gigabyte Marines going to do this again. Bring it back.
Brought it back in MSI. It's always been a controversial strategy, but they have made it work a couple of times. You can't doubt him 100%. Soaz already struggling. You can see.
It's another way of also getting around, we have a Lulu with no flash that would probably be targeted by the enemy Elise. Now we're going to lane swap. You know, that's not going to take into account a lot of Elise's strengths there in the early game and kind of dissuade them from going for that.
And now we're looking at a duo jungle. Top laner and jungler working together to bring it back down to the bottom side of the map.
This is kicking it old school in a way, right? Knowing the Galio can't lane successfully, so they jungle together as you would expect. A big thing that we may see coming out of the Tristan and the Lulu is, okay, the level 1's a bit weak. Level 2's a big power spike, so at any moment they could group up, they could go back to the bottom lane. But speaking of grouping up and going to the bottom lane, it's a level 4 Levi.
Yeah, every little bit of experience they squeezed out of the jungle there. Every single last hit did go over to Levi, and then Archie here finally getting one in lane. But Fnatic still focusing on that bottom side. Brox is here, Caps is on the way. Even though there are wards, it's going to be a party.
Oh, Levi, Archie holding on, TP coming in, Coon gonna go wide. Brox is still pushing forward. Coming out yet, first blood dropping for Fnatic, and now pulling back. Gigabyte Marines biting off more than they can chew.
They still have Elise here to continue the dive. Caps is actually going to go for it. Doesn't go down.
Alive, waiting on the roof, but there's a TP coming in behind him.
Oh no.
Are they actually going to be able to grab? Caps needs to retreat. He's completely out of mana. Soaz running. Archie trying to taunt up. No one going to walk in range. They're trying to trade the aggro. It's an absolute mess here on the bottom side.
It's not a level 1 champion, and it's not a Maokai. Oh, they did it.
It is.
On the other side.
Oh no, Soaz! That's the ignite. Now we know why he takes it. No way he's going to grab the kill. Proxy comes over the wall. Cocoon connects. Fnatic fire back.
I thought you were still talking about the one on bottom side with Archie teleporting in, but top side, Soaz goes down.
Remember, that's a heal ignite. You're walking towards the Lulu. She doesn't need to flash in that situation at all.
Just pushing forward. Just Punch comes in. Parallel 5 minutes into the game.
He is 2 levels higher than anyone else on his team right now. Talk about power leveling there for Levi. Is able to get it off, but Caps wants to answer again. I don't know if they can push the minion wave. Minion has to wait for it.
Trying to make his way out. Taunt comes out, but Reckless is still free hitting. Soaz comes in. Finally level 2. That's enough. Caps gets a kill for himself.
Welcome to World
He's going to grab another one. He might be able to take down Reckless too. He's pushing forward. That's the double for the Nocturne.
And Fnatic are embracing the style a little bit here as continued roams from Caps do get them some kills, but Levi doesn't let them get out hands clean.
We talked about unpredictable strategies. Gigabyte Marines are delivering thus far.
And one of the things about Nocturne that people always criticize when you think of bringing him up to competitive play is that's a very binary champion, right? You are all in, you're just this death missile, and you try and go forward and kill your target. If this is the one that you're power leveling, and this is the one you're getting so far ahead, then you're definitely going to be able to kill your target. And early on in the game, you don't really have to worry about people, being separated like that.
Well, they're lane. Cap's going to get locked up. Optimus level 6 means he can chase down for free, but might not even need to. Rip walk forward, trying to find it. Flash in the auto will shut it down. Pressure now on Fnatic to turn this back in their favor. We can see the gold lead coming in for Gigabyte Marines. Only 7 minutes in, and they've got 1.5K in their favor. And they have to respect the potential here for this Nocturne to come out of anywhere.
Oh no, that's 3 levels. He's lucky. Okay, we're waiting for Nocturne's ultimate, so we have to take a second to appreciate the fact that he's level 7, still the highest on the Rift. The reason he got 7 was because of the assistance from Galio so early.
Even though Archie is defensively warding here, focus seems to be mid.
Locking him up. That's going to be in trouble. Lulu going to be locked up. Paranoia comes in. Levi moving forward immediately. Caps just gets deleted. Soaz doing what he can to fight back. Going to get knocked back in the end by the Buster shot. Levi tanking blows. Can't afford to take that tower shot, but maybe he'll make it out. Goodbye, baby! Kitty Cat's bringing it home.
Kitten, attack! And he's able to get the kill there. Double buffs there for Soaz now. They were split.
Of course, we just saw the level 6 from Soaz on top of that. He's not going to have an ultimate, but Archie, big trouble.
Move forward, the heal for movement speed. They're just chasing him down. The minion wave going to block any potential cocoons. He leaps right back into the thick of it. Archie is a man without fear, because here comes the Kassadin. It wasn't the right call. Looks like it will just be the disengage. Caps, though, man on a mission. In comes Reckless. That's the CC. Takes down Archie.
There's a reason that we evolved to have fear, though. It can be said to have fear. All right, he ends up going back in, and they do give up a kill, but whenever everyone's collapsing like this, there's still a pushing Tristana. No way's going to get the tower in mid lane. This is also already the most kills in a game at Worlds, and we're only 12 minutes in.
At the pace we're going, I'm ready for 40. Kobe, I'm ready for an absolute bloodbath, and Soaz should be too.
It is a level 9 jungle and a level 7 Galio. Levels may be switched here, but that is a huge combo, especially with the possibility of Kassadin chasing people down. Now Gigabyte Marines, with all the outer turrets down and all this extra territory to work with, they can turn this into much bigger and more coordinated fights than just a small skirmishes.
Optimus pushing in, not going to give away that Rip Tail for free. Looking to chase down Proxa, but in the middle of 3, in comes the Galio. Optimus out to safety.
Oh,
no! Rift Tail taking it away. Has Fnatic's back in that one. Now the Realm War forward. Archie going to look for the taunt, only going to connect on 2. He should be taken down as well. Reckless going to grab that kill.
Did we say coordinated? Just kidding. Optimus is going to go try and take on all challengers there. And he does not quite get out of swipe range from Shelly. Meanwhile, though, every time there is a fight on the other side, they're pushing turret.
Here comes the paranoia. In comes Levi, and down goes Soaz.
Even No Way surviving.
Yeah. But Levi here is probably the most effective guy in the entire game so far.
Now looking for the 1v1 with Caps. Does manage to spell shield. Fear comes out. Red buff is ticking. Caps running for his life, but Levi should be able to burn this down. Duskbringer burning him out.
He does so much damage. That's the blue buff now for Levi. I thought he was out of mana, but he gets that back. They work very hard around Levi. All of his preparation leading into Worlds, and this is one of their many strategies.
Has to be careful here. Is locked up. Spell shield's not going to save him from that. As soon as we praise him, he goes right back down.
They are pushing both lanes on either side of him, but Fnatic are able to collapse. They take down the extremely high-level jungler. However, Gigabyte Marines are pushing mid and bottom right now. Plus, there is a Mountain Drake available, which they could retreat to. So, looks like they're still going to get 1-for-1. If Soaz doesn't get them all.
Soaz trying to start the fight off. Paranoia is available and used immediately, but it looks like Archie is the one who's going to get taken down. Winter War not going to have an effect. It will be the trade back as Levi just rips through Soaz.
So he's able to get off the ultimate here, snares multiple people, nice knockback as well. But with this Nocturne ultimate, they're able to answer back anyway. Optimus on that Kassadin you talked about, providing a bunch of extra burst damage.
Once again, we talk about fear, we talk about the Nocturne, the Kassadin, potential at any moment for someone to come out of a bush and one-shot you in this game. The Dusk play, now the Paranoia.
Oh, the
Zonya's play, though, paired perfectly. Cap's going to make out to safety.
Yeah, the Paladin play there. Bubble Heart there gets Caps out. And on the bottom side, Tristana going to do a similar jump away. But Jesus goes in.
Now comes the Galio ultimate. We'll see how many knockups he's going to get. Just one. Now trying to find the taunt onto Reckless, but a nice sidestep comes through. Neiman wants to make it a safety. Archie pushing forward. Optimus is in the middle of the team. That's a fed Kassadin. Now Reckless is in trouble. No way, has no fear. And Jesus is going to get dropped down. He's looking for the taunt. He flashes forward. That's going to be the shutdown and the triple.
3 big kills, and they are still pushing on the bottom side of the rift.
And all of them onto No Way there. The 5-kill Tristana taking down the inhibitor turret.
TP coming in. Gigabyte Marines doubling down. They got an advantage and they want to push it home. Fnatic on the back foot. Vietnam coming up big on the world stage. We talk about Fnatic. If anyone was going to be able to take down an unconventional, hyper-aggressive style, we thought it would be the European representative who played this style for the first half of their split, who found success in this style. But now they look lost in the face of Gigabyte Marines. We have to wonder, where is this play going to come from? Who is going to step up on Fnatic?
You're right, ultimately, Fnatic, they need to try and find a way to slow this game down, but to slow it down against the team that's constantly pressuring you is really hard.
Gonna have to be now. Make or break on this Baron. 4,000 health.
Pushing in, dropping lower. Paranoia blocking vision into the pit. They can't even see it happen. The Icon going to let him know it came through, but Caps is just going to get burned through immediately. Making the Paladin play to make it out once again. Soaz leaping forward. Reckless still untouched on the backside, but the tanks are already dropping. Fnatic is getting routed. The Baron dropping in the favor of Gigabyte Marines. They'll take a cat pajama man anyway on the back half.
And now they've got minions in bottom side as well that are already on the Nexus turrets. Optimus is chasing Fnatic and trying to delay their backs as they actually circle around, and they were looking to cut off minions maybe, but not going to be the case.
Optimus might be cleaned up, but the rest of the team is moving into the base. Galliol comes down. Maybe he can stop the backs as well. No Way is pushing to the base.
He's looking to end the game right now. If he can stop the teleports, it's over.
TP goes through. Doesn't look like it's going to get canceled. It's Caps versus the world at the moment. The rest of Fnatic caught in a fight. No Way versus Caps. One battle to decide the game, but Broxa is here for backup, and Gigabyte Marines are going to have to bare their teeth and wait for a few more minutes.
Meanwhile, if you look at the mini-map there, they were still... Oh,
No Way, no fear! Moving in, Caps! Gets taken back. Maokai pushing in. Brox's going to get tucked down as well. There's not enough damage to kill the Tristana. No Way is legendary! But still, Gigabyte Marines, they're not quite strong enough to end the game. So as though just feeding fuel into the fire. Reckless is here with the double drops. That's the triple. He's looking for the quadra. Reckless gets cut down as well. Penta could come out. No Way is hungry for it. The team is there. That's it.
It's a legendary 11-kill Tristana, and Optimus takes the Penta. Gigabyte Marines are going to take the game.
Gigabyte Marines taking down the third seed from Europe. A first blow for Vietnam.
What a performance from the Gigabyte Marines. From the beginning of the game to the very end, they had a plan, and they executed on that strategy.
Breaking the meta looks so good.